It's Golden Week, and so that always means gotta go to a pottery festival. Which usually means Arita. But we're not in Arita today, we're in Koishiwara. Koishiwara is in Fukuoka, and often seems to be ignored in favor of Arita, but it is a wonderful pottery town in Fukuoka Prefecture here. But unlike Arita, there isn't just one main street you can easily walk along. It is much more scattered. We're in a central area right now where there are several places we're looking around, but I don't think we'll be able to see everything today because it's too widely spread. Okay, that's not pottery, it's just weird. Yep. Really? You like it?
You like it?
Do you like it? I like it. It's a nice red color.
Go ahead.
Wow. Second place we've stopped. Second sake cup. And it's only 80 yen? That is cheap. I think it's probably cheap because of this flaw, but I think I like it because of the flaw. It's more interesting. When I go to a pottery place, I pretty much have to buy a sake cup. First place, they even gave us tea. Did a little tea ceremony. Lilia got to mix up the tea herself. And it was really good. Usually I don't like matcha, but this was nice. Koishiwara is a very old traditional pottery village. They don't go for a lot of bright colors. The traditional stuff here is more of whites and grays, well, gray browns, and natural browns from wood firing. There are a lot of noborigamas in this town. There are over 50 different kilns operating in Koishiwara, and there's no way we can go see them all. But there are several events being held, and we'll try and see some of them. Apparently there's a pottery museum here, didn't know, but they got a little market set up right now, of course. And I just bought myself a couple sake cups and a sake bottle in a set. Usually I don't care about the sake bottles, but this one I just couldn't resist. It and the cup were just perfect together. I figure when I get home I'll take things out and show you then. That'll be easier. It looks like there's an old noborigama buried here, but you're not supposed to walk on it. I'm not surprised you're not supposed to walk on it. It might collapse under you. Kai's having fun on it. Ah, Kai, don't slide in your butt. Grass stains, grass stains. Oh well. I think one thing I might actually like about Koishiwara more than Arita is that it is spread out. When it comes to a festival, it doesn't work very well. But if you come here on a regular day and you got time to drive around and go to all the kilns, it's wonderful. It's up in the mountains here, lots of trees, but the cleanest air you're going to find around here with all the trees filtering it. It is definitely worth coming out to Koishiwara if you can. And here they're actually selling clay. If I had a wheel, I might buy some. And a kiln. You know, you really need the kiln too. Seems like a lot of people in Koishiwara make sinks. I just bought a big plate. Gonna display it when the kids are bigger. For now, we'll have to go somewhere safe. There's this standard pattern that pretty much everybody in Koishiwara makes. It's the Koishiwara pattern. But I'm seeing a lot more color in the pattern than I have in previous trips to Koishiwara. I like these ones. Modern take on the Koishiwara traditional style. Found something you don't find in every pottery store. A motorcycle. Kind of small though. I think if I tried to ride that, I'd break it. So if you're in Japan for Golden Week and you want to see pottery, I would recommend either Arita or Koishiwara. Which one I would recommend depends on what you want to see. If you want to see more pottery than you've ever seen anywhere in your life and can ever possibly look at it one day or even a whole week, go to Arita. If you want a nice, relaxed mountain village kind of feeling, I'd recommend Koishiwara. Plus you can also go visit the actual kilns much easier in Koishiwara. They give you a map and everything. I've never gotten that for Arita. Someday I think I'd actually like to come out and try and visit every single kiln listed on the map in one day. That would be like my one-day Koishiwara challenge. Start at opening time, which is probably around 10 a.m. and see if I can get to every single kiln before they close, which is probably 5, I don't know. I'd have to push. I could probably do it, but it's more than 50 kilns. Could be fun to try. Ooh, a workshop. I used to spend a lot of time in a workshop like that when I was learning to make pottery. I was going to be a potter, and then I didn't have any time to practice, and now I'm no good anymore. Today we really only visited the central village area of Koishiwara without going to any of the outskirts where a lot of the potters are located. But that's for another day, maybe. For now we're gonna head home. When we get home, I will show you everything we bought today. So now we're in for at least an hour and a half drive, but you're in for one jump cut. And one jump cut later, we're back home and freshly bathed. And Nina's excited, because I'm going to show you everything we got today. Well, not everything, because we got some food too, and we already ate that. The first place where we had the tea, I got this lovely little choco with a flower pattern on and a nice white swirl inside. Quite like that. Only 320 yen on discount. I gave the girl 520 yen and she had to use the calculator to figure out my change. Exactly, Nina. Nina insists on being in the video. The next place we went, I got this lovely Ochoko, which has this line down the side, which I think is the reason it was only 80 yen. But I love it. It's just a nice simple red color, which I think is done with iron oxide. I like it for its flaw. And Kumiko loved these two small plates, which it's probably hard to see. They have the dash 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 pattern that's the typical Koishiwara style, but the tops are done in pure black, which is not typical Koishiwara. Quite like those, so we bought those for 5.80 each. Surprisingly, I can still remember how much we paid for each piece, but by tomorrow I probably won't. I tell you, potters in Japan are really good at wrapping things up. It's kind of like Christmas, but it means more editing for me later. The next place we went was the Koishiwara Pottery Museum, which had the kind of outdoor market area, and from that guy I showed you had all the blue stuff. Nice. Nice and blue.
English
You forgot English? Kumiko chose these 3 ochoko on sale for 250 yen each. I chose this little blue one. Duncan chose a very similar little blue one. Well, blue and brown and gray. Lilia chose this blue one, and I can't remember who chose this one, possibly Kumiko, maybe? Or was it Kai? Each of these only 150 yen. It's good to go to the festivals, you get things cheaper. I'm not really sure why the kids chose sake cups. They're following in Daddy's footsteps, I guess. Like I said before, normally I don't care about sake bottles, but this set, for some reason, I just fell in love with. Had to buy them. This has an excellent shape, very unusual small foot with an excellent color of balance, the dark to the light blue on it. And the bottle that went with it, I don't know, I couldn't resist. 800 yen, 2,000 yen on sale, you know. I don't really use my collection very much, but I don't know, I might have to sometime. Although putting this and this together, you can have like a 1 bottle 1 cup set or a 1 bottle 2 cup set. I think maybe putting this together with a small one might actually be kind of interesting. A 1, 2, 3 with a little progression downward of size. I kind of like it. And from the same place, Kumiko chose this, what would you call it? A ladle stand, really. Cute little owls in there, nice color, good shape, and you just stick your ladle in here and it stands straight up so it's nice and easy to grab. Oh, we get a ladle. So you scooped up something, you gotta put it down, you stick your ladle right like that. So it's a ladle stand. Kumiko's been wanting one for years, and I'd said before I was gonna make her one when I was doing pottery, but I never got around to it. And the last thing is this big honkin' box. You probably already saw this, but I'll give you a better look and tell you the whole story as I said I would. Look at this big, beautiful plate. Usually, plates this big would cost 10,000 yen or more, 20,000, depends on who made it and how much work went into it. The price listed on it was 5,000 yen. And there's a couple of reasons. It has a little chip right here, and someone ordered this made. This was like in celebration of a guy's 70th birthday, I think, and I don't know if he never picked it up or if this was like they made a certain number and this was left over. I'm not really sure. So they had it on sale for 5,000 yen. I'm pretty sure it cost a lot more. And Kumiko and I both just love the colors, love the swirls. You got your green, red, purple, and the white. It's colorful and beautiful. Absolutely fell in love with it, but we didn't 5,000 yen love it because of the name on the back. If there'd been no name, probably would have just dropped 5,000 yen, no problem. First we walked away and then I went back. First I said 5,000 yen with name, I don't know. And the guy said, okay, 3,000 yen. And I thought for a second, I said, yeah, okay. And then I noticed this crack. It actually runs from here down to, well, somewhere in here. I had already said yes to 3,000. And he looked at me and said, 2,000. So I'm not going to say no. I already said yes to 3,000 and he gave me another 1,000 yen discount. We got this big beautiful plate for 2,000 yen. I mean, we're not going to use it to eat off of. We bought it for display purposes. Probably have to put it away safe until the kids are older and we can put it somewhere safely. So even that crack doesn't make a big difference because it's in the back and you're never going to see it. And it's just going to be set into a nice stand and we'll be able to just look at it and admire it and love it. For 2,000 yen, I'm quite happy with that. The only thing I have to do is Kumiko said I absolutely must get some white paint and paint over the name. No problem. So that's what we got today. We had a lot of fun. I think I got my first sunburn of the year. That's my fault. I forgot to put on sunscreen. So if you like what you see, click the thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. And if you'd like... And if you'd like to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel. I'm Mark Visser, aka Sparkuus. I hope to see you back here for another I Live in Japan very soon.